Yeah, maybe. Yeah, how I do it?
All right, I already hit the button. One way or another, we're back at it with another episode brought to you by. Come on. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2. I got Ashley in the building, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Y'all jump on in. Get down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah. They say really ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a Law Nation groove, Ashley? What's good?
What's going on, Law Nation? Am I too loud? I was loud behind.
No. You got a new mic or something?
Nah.
That new?
Do it sound new?
It sound good.
Well, I propped it up because usually it's kind of low, and I was like, let me prop it up. Let me have it. I'm usually coming to it. No. You need to come to me. I'm the prize. I'm the prize here with this mic.
The prize.
And the stuff that comes through this mouth into this mic, I'm the prize here. So I was but I'm glad I sound good. What's going on?
Oh, you crystal.
Nation? How you doing, my brother?
Hey, we doing great over here. The Texas Rangers, the one.
Congratulations to the Texas Rangers for winning the World Series. Yeah. That is crazy.
It is. It's crazy.
I thought the Diamondbacks, I don't know, they put Philly out, man. I was like, they might win it all. And shout out to the Texas Rangers. How you feeling about that? Are you a baseball fan?
Man, I'm not really a baseball guy, right? So I'm just gonna. I'm one of those like whatever the city is on, I'm rolling with it, right? Okay. I'm a true cowboy guy. I'm from Mississippi, so we didn't have a professional baseball team, football team, basketball. So you just had to roll the dice. I think I picked the best team though, the Dallas Cowboys. You know.
I don't think you could have picked a better team. I'm not gonna lie. Let me tell you something. Well, they pissed me off.
Talk about it.
What is it? God, man, don't tell me they ain't pissed y'all off before, okay? They pissed y'all off.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't going nowhere, though, Lord. That's the thing.
You ain't going nowhere.
Why am I not going nowhere? I'm not going nowhere. It's crazy.
We ain't going nowhere, Ashley. We going from the womb to the tomb. You know, when they play the taps, just make sure you put a star around my coffin, you know, around my tombstone. If not, I'm coming out of the grave, baby. That's me. That's me right here. You know, we ain't going nowhere. Bring it, you know?
Yeah, man. Listen, they, like I said, they get on my nerves, but like you said, from the womb to the tomb, and we got. I'm calling it Cowboys Week in Philadelphia because we don't have team weeks like these other teams have. All these teams, every team got a Dallas week, Cowboys week. Dallas week. We want Dallas. We don't, we get it. Y'all circle us on the calendar when the schedules come out. We already know. We know. But it is Cowboys week in Philadelphia. How do you feel, Law? I know you've been talking already about it. Man.
I've been talking so much.
How you feeling, bro?
Well, I'm just ready for this team to show us what we got. And I'm talking about Jerry Jones. He said he loved his guys. Mike McCarthy. He said he didn't say he liked the guy. He said I love my guys.
Can I just say I heard that phrase like used the way it's used here on Law Nation first. When I heard the first time, we love our guys.
We love them. Yeah, we
love our guys. That was hilarious. Yeah,
it's hilarious. So all I can think of is okay. Now let's see what we got then. You know. Could we been a little bit better in the trade situation? Yes, but I got to also understand that we're not making the decisions over here. You know, we can't get mad at the moon if it's a full moon tonight, right? We don't make the choices like, God, give me like a half moon today, you know, and then tomorrow I want the full moon. Nah, we can't control that, nor the sun when it rises, when it falls. So that's just, as a fan, we just got to sit back and say, all right, Let's go this weekend versus the Eagles. Let's see what we can do. Jerry Jones said he didn't want to poke the bear. My guy, Dak Prescott, gangster. He said, shoot, throw the rock at the bear, poke him, pour honey all over me, pour honey all over me. So I'm getting me a honey endorsement deal by the end of Sunday night, because if the score and if everything is right, the way it's supposed to be, Ashley, I'm gonna pour honey all over me.
Here's the deal. Here's my thing about the draft, the trade.
The trade.
Obviously, what you said, right? We got to sit back as fans. We really can. But I'm going to kind of go on the opposite side here, because I got to talk from let me say something. I'm going to embrace this. I represent the angry Cowboy fan. I represent the Cowboy fan that's mad as hell, but ain't going nowhere type vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I represent that Cowboys fan. And damn it, there's no way you don't find a way to have some conversations this week. There's no way you sit around and see Philadelphia and the 49ers literally the obstacles to get to where we need to go. Make moves, and you don't even pick up the phone. You know me, nothing beats a failure but a try. I just want you to at least try. That's my thing. And when I'm getting wind of we're not going to pick up the phone, we're just good with who we have, that's cool to have that faith and that loyalty in your boys. That's absolutely fine. But it's okay to be like, this additional player will make us better. Like they should be constantly finding ways to make us better, constantly making phone calls. It shouldn't have just came down to the last day of the deadline. You know what I mean? Folks been making moves prior to this. So you got to still pick up the damn phone, bro. Like this fan base deserves, after 27 years, for you to pick up the damn phone. And also realize, that if you've been doing the same thing for the last 27 years and you think you're going to get the same result on this year, that's the definition of insanity. Just do something different. Like I understand the offseason moves we made, but that is not an excuse to not make a move when moves can be made. Woo! That's just my thing. That's my only issue. Outside of that, I am sincerely your angry Cowboys fan that be pissed off, but I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, you ain't going nowhere. Oh my goodness. So Tyrone come home at 1 and 2 o'clock at night. You just give him a
Tyrone a little different. Tyrone, nah. See now, nah, Lord, hold up. Tyrone, see how you try to do me on? Hell no. Tyrone's in the chat. Hell no. I ain't. This is the only abusive relationship I will allow myself to be in. The only relationship that I have been in for 27 years with no ring. Ring. I'm too loyal. This is blind loyalty. This is the definition of insanity right here.
You ain't gonna hear Tyrone out. You ain't gonna hear what he had to say. Say, see what happened was.
Tyrone gotta put a ring on this finger. I'm not waiting 27 years for Tyrone, but damn it, I see you waiting 27 years for the Cowboys. Ain't that about a blip?
You wait 27 years for that ring. He said, baby, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do right. I'm gonna do right by you, baby.
Oh, every time. Tyrone sucked me in every season. Every September, Tyrone sucked me in. And I just stay. I stay. And I honestly, as my brother, you should have told me to walk away when I first met you. You see the abusive relationship.
I just warned you. I said he's suave, he's cool, he wear the perfect everything, but you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful with him.
Look, man,
we got the stars, we got the nice whip, we got the nice car, we got the nice clothes, the swag, everything.
The crib is on fire.
Hey, crib fine.
The crib is decked. Tyrone got it all. But Tyrone can't win when I need Tyrone to win. Damn it. Tyrone ain't giving me no ring when I need it. Damn it. Tyrone is mentally abusive, bro, and emotionally abusive. He's Tyrone is not cool. Tyrone are your Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my gosh, man.
The angry Cowboys.
You're the angry fan for real. For real.
In all actuality, for real though, I'm ready for this game. I am ready to see, like you said, what we made of, man. This is the second biggest test of the year for us. We got to show up.
Let me ask you this though, in all seriousness, Mike McCarthy said he cut Dak loose. Not saying he cut him from the team, but he cut loose from restraints of having him being handcuffed and still driving with the steering wheel with the handcuffs on it, right? So he allowed Dak Prescott to drive this automobile, this luxury, nice vehicle that he didn't want any scratches on it. What are your thoughts? Do you think that last week Dak Prescott is the foreseeable future Dak Prescott, that what we're going to get for the remainder of the season, or will he convert back into putting two hands on the steering wheel with the seatbelt on, pushed all the way up to the steering wheel? What type of Dak Prescott do you foresee, Ashley?
Well, foresee and hope are two different things.
Exactly.
I will say that the tone is a bit different with Dak in the way that he's communicating with media, in a way that I mean, I think he's always been a leader of the team. I think I'm seeing that kind of elevate just a bit more this year. So I don't feel like he's not giving me a reason to feel like he's going to, unless coaching makes him do so. If Mike McCarthy allows him to keep the keys to the whip and allow him to do his thing, I think that Dak can do it. And I think that it's good for Dak. I think that Dak should have been in this position probably about 2 or 3 seasons ago. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Being the person, being the quarterback that literally is putting the team on his back, opening up the playbook for him, letting him do his thing. I think I said to you the last time we were on. Did we go last week? We went last week. We went last week.
Yeah.
It's a bad hair day today too, but I went last week.
No, your hair laid. People giving you all types of shots out in the chat. They said, girl, doll up over there. Shoot, you better not be going trying to meet Tyrone now.
No. Listen, I got my own Tyrone. Okay, you ain't waiting 27 years to put a ring on this finger. But listen,
go ahead.
So I think I said last week that I needed to see Dak be the same way he was towards the Chargers against the Rams. And that is extending plays, using his legs, making smart choices, limiting any kind of turnovers, being that leader on the field during play. And I think that he did that. I was very pleased to see him do it again, connecting with Brandon Cooks. Him and CD have been on a tear together. They are completely locked in. The last couple of weeks, him and CD Lamb have been completely locked in, and this is exactly what we need. So I don't believe if Big Mike let him do his thing, let him do his thing.
Let him do
because
it.
He's been doing his thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it ain't broke, bro. Don't fix it. Let him do his thing. That's where I am.
So let's pull up the matchup calendar here, and
I know we love the matchup calendar here.
Oh yes, indeed.
All right. Brother,
with that being said,
you
can't see it. It's kind of small, huh?
Let me see. Oh wait, let me. Oh, it's me. I got it. I'm better.
Is you okay? Good. I when it zoomed in as far as I can.
Bro. You ain't even got to zoom in. I'm good.
Okay, you good? All right. So just off the rip, who are you kind of like when we're looking at their defense first, from your notion, from your thought tracks, who is the person that you will be mindful of off of the Philadelphia Eagles? When you hear Eagles, what do you think of?
When I hear Eagles defense, I think about Jalen Carter.
Okay.
What's his name? Did I say his name?
You said it right on the money. I'm gonna pull out the Sharpie time. You know. Yes, indeed. I would put an enforcer right here.
Listen, I love Sharpie Law. Yeah.
Sharpie Law. Look at the endorsement going. Sharpie, y'all reach out to me and my friend Ashley over here. Let's go. You know, sports after dark with the Sharpie. You know.
Look, he's in the blue at 91.6 for a reason.
Right.
And he obviously can wreck a game by himself. Like that is he can obviously do that. There were a few times, and we did a pretty good job on Aaron Donald after those 4 sacks in a row the first damn series. What the hell was that about? By the way, that pissed me off.
Keep going, girl. Keep going. Talk about it. You gonna talk about our offensive line, or you talking about this right here? Because you can go either way. Because it did look terrible. It did look terrible.
I'm getting around to Jalen because after that series, just correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember Aaron Donald having that much of an impact after that initial, hopefully that's the case here with Jalen Carter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's contained. I don't know if you got to double Jalen. I mean,
from the interior, so he will be lined up or matched up with either Tyler Biadasz and or in between my guy Tyler Smith. So those are two guys inside. Now Jalen Carter do have 4 sacks for the season, 35 pressures. So he ain't no one to sneeze at. As a rookie, that he's doing phenomenal numbers. By far one of the better players coming out of the draft, and he's showing because he's coming into a system that he got Jordan Davis, he got Fletcher Cox with him. Also, he got Hassan Reddick and Sweat, and I ain't talking about Keith that can get around the edge.
Grabbing Montez was big for them. You know what I'm saying? Byard, grabbing him. Did I say his name right? Byard.
Kevin Byard. Yeah, he's another. I'm gonna put a tick by his name.
Yeah, that was big. Look, they made all the right moves to shore up this defense. Honestly, they really have done a great job. And any of them, I mean, Blankenship, he's no scrub. Bradbury, Bradbury can get cooked now. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, he get cooked.
But this line with Fletcher Cox, Hassan Reddick, Carter, and Sweat, that ain't nothing to sneeze at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Why I just saw that you. Why?
You said you get cooked. I'm just drawing out your thoughts on making it tangible. Bradbury, he do get cooked. He's the sauce that when you see the rice peel off or what have you, and you said, hey, it's a little dry, and somebody probably took someone to maybe country time cooking or something like that, a restaurant, and you say, hey, the rice peel off need a little bit more sauce on it. They said that they pour Bradberries over it. You know what I'm saying? to get it moist. You know what I'm saying? For the palate.
That's crazy. Yeah. So again, first name is obviously Jalen Carter. I can't knock Montez Sweat either, and then Fletcher Cox. They solid, man. They solid. So I'm interested in I believe that Tyron is back this week.
Tyron didn't practice today, and then he didn't practice the day before.
We don't need nobody practicing on Thursdays anyway. Cancel the Thursday practices, damn it.
Oh yeah, because of the history.
Every time I turn around, somebody's turned on a Thursday. Why? No, never having them on Wednesday. It's always Thursday. Thursday are bad luck days. Stop putting them on the field on Thursday. That's fine. But from all indications, I'm hearing that he's probably a go. I'm not hearing that it's going to be anything outside of that. I don't know.
I think Chuma, even though he got cooked last week, right, on the first opening series, once he got settled into the game, I think he protected 4 a little bit better, and then he got hurt and knocked out, and then we had Awesome Richards in there. My thing is, whenever I look at tape on Tyron Smith, when he comes back off of an injury, he don't look the same. It takes him about a game and a half to rev back up to the old Tyron that we like. And against Sweat and Hassan Reddick and all of those boys, I don't want to put a gimpy Tyron out there because he gonna get cooked. I like Tyron.
Maybe my faith in Tyron is just a little bit more.
I'm telling you, Tyron is turning to Tyrone. Tyron is turning to Tyrone for real. And this is really their
wrong with you, bro?
Hey man, shout out to you, Tyron.
Shout out to Erica Badu with Tyrone, man. You better call
I'm just picking on Tyrone. Anybody who knows a Tyrone, man, one love to y'all, man. I'm just glad that Erica Badu, shout out to her. She's in Dallas. But hey, I just want to say I'm glad Erica Badu didn't say you better call Lawrence. So you know what I'm saying? That's my name. Yeah. So shout out to
Love Currents.
Call law. It would have fit right on.
That would actually fit. That's what I'm saying.
You're right.
Look, this defense, man. I obviously when they're 100% together, right. I'm not gonna say healthy at this point, my offensive line, but when they're 100% together, I have a lot of faith. That does concern me, though, that you aren't sure that he's going to go. But it does obviously make sense that, obviously we're playing for the long haul here. You don't want to put like you said, a gimpy Tyron out there against this offense, this defensive line, man.
If he haven't been
That's
practicing,
gonna be wild. That's for sure. So he might not go. Just even by you saying that, he might not go. I just haven't heard anything of the opposite. And there's their offense.
Yes, I think the strength of this team is basically on the offensive side. Although the defense, they only allow about 60 to 70 yards, give or take, on ground every week. And there's no running up into A gap or B gap unless it's on the outer edges of the B gap after you got a lead blocker to funnel out some stuff. So when you look at the Eagles, they do a great job of stopping the run. And they are opportunistic type of style of defense. Whereas if the ball is batted in the air, they play in a lot of zone that they can rally and chase and just make a play on the ball. So they wait for you to make a mistake and they capitalize off of it. So shout out to their defense. They forced about 25 sacks so far this season. So you have to be mindful of that. But the only way you can really get them on their heels is you got to be proficient in your passing attack. And I think, for sure, if we continue to be that type of team, we will be able to move the ball on the Philadelphia Eagles.
You expect CD to have a big day?
I'm very much so expecting CD to have
I think
a very, very big
over
day.
100 again this week.
Oh yeah, start them on your fantasy.
Yeah,
hey, you got that promo code that they can use too, by the way.
yeah. Oh, you mean for the tickets?
Yeah, for the tickets and fantasy.
Let me tell you something. If you are going to this Eagles game, I wrote this down. The tickets are starting. Now, you probably have them already, but damn it, you should have waited because I'm about to give you this code that would have blessed your life. But if you go on last minute, the tickets are starting at $300 to go to this conference. $300 to $500 for one ticket. Most people don't like going again by yourself, so you're probably coughing up around $600 to $1,000, but just for you and whoever else to go. Maybe you're Tyrone. I don't know.
Yeah. And Kamika,
we don't know. However, go to SeatGeek. First time buyers, you get $20 off your tickets. Use the code Ashley Baker, people. ASHLEYBAKER. I just gave you. I'm your plug.
She's your plug. So instead of you paying
off of your tickets, bro,
you pay $275 instead of $300. So that's just what it is. Or
helping
you pay.
You out. You know what I'm saying?
You out.
We got each other back in here. For me, I'm with you, Law. The strength of the team is obviously the offense. And when I look at this offense, obviously, AJ Brown is literally the stud of the offense right now. We know this. That 91.9 is not there for any other reason than what it is. He has been playing lights out, honestly. He really, I think he's gotten 125 yards the last 6 games, if I recall. So he been cooking. Go ahead and crown him. Let's crown AJ Brown.
Oh, my bad. Wrong guy. Here you go, right here. Yes.
You got to
Smitty get a mini crown though.
Because Smitty don't know how to catch balls all the time. Pause. But you know what I'm saying? He don't know how to hold on. That I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
Brown is on a tier, and he is definitely. He's a lot of the reasons why. Listen, if you watch in Philly, you see that they don't look like they looked last year. They just don't look the same. They're not this dominant. They are 7-1. Yes, they are not an impressive 7-1. Okay, let's just be very clear.
Yeah.
But AJ Brown has literally, been the reason why they probably won a lot of those games. And
I'm just putting crowns by all of their stars on the team.
They look all right. You not Goddard? You don't like?
I think Goddard, Dallas Goddard, is a guy. I mean, I ain't gonna give him a crown, but he get one of the little disc or something. Maybe a little hat. He one of the guys you have to still pay attention to. Seam routes, middle of the field. If Hurts is hurt, then if Hurt is hurt.
Let me tell you something about my mama. I'm about to start doing my mama Mondays because this woman is a nut. Let me tell you something about my mama. Ashley, I don't know about Jalen Hurts. I saw him limping. She informed me because I didn't watch the Eagles game. She informed me Jalen is hurt, so Jalen better watch out. If Jalen Hurts is hurt, like y'all said, that does change some things because If it's, I think, what was it, his knee or his leg or something like that.
Yeah, knee.
Now we're not as pressured to be worried about him being so mobile. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? He's basically another individual that you got to worry about because he knows, and he knows where the spot is. He know where he need to get to. He's a big guy. He will run through tackles. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
So that definitely helps out a bit. You bring pressure on Jalen and make him be a passer. Don't allow him to run the ball, or have that option to get loose with his legs. And again, somebody just said Bros Boone in the knee is 50-50 chance he plays. A 50-50 chance.
Man, hey, he need to play. I don't want to hear all the
no. I don't have no time for no excuses, bro. He better play.
He got to be out here, man. We were waiting all this time because I don't want to hear, well, Lord, it don't count. We had Gardner Minshew out there last time. Dak Prescott put up 40 points. I'm like, no, man, I want to see Hurt out there. You know, whether he hurt or hurt. You know what I'm saying? Hurt need to hurt. Need to be out there. Hurt need to be out there. You know, he need to be playing. He need to be playing.
Yeah, I don't have time for that either. I don't have time for that either. I don't have time. I need us, when we smoke them, I need them to be like we smoking them with everybody on the field. Like straight up. It is what it is.
Hey, man, this dude's thumbnail is funny as all get out.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, somebody said he's always conveniently hurt when it's time to play Dallas.
Yes, indeed.
I didn't want to say that. I was thinking about that earlier. I think he'll play though, because you got the 49ers on a 3-game skid. Dallas is rolling with 2 in a row. You know, I don't know for this is this something for seeding this week? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that he'll play.
You think he'll play? I'll give him a crown. I think that, you know, Hurts, he's not having the type of season that he had last year.
I think he leads the league in turnovers, by the way.
He do. He played basketball with the football, and he's staring down his wide receiver, but he can stare down AJ all day, right? And still throw it to him, and people are bouncing off of him. I said this for like 3 weeks straight now. AJ need to be in considerations of MVP. He's their elixir. He's the straw that stirs the drink for them. And I think that, you know, ever since he kind of like, hey, he spoke out against, hey, he's not getting the ball enough or what have you. He's been on a tear since then. I think in the 6 game or 5 games in a row with over 100 yards, over 10 targets in every one of those games, and at least 1 touchdown, I believe. So he's been that dude over there. So even though I want to say, yeah, X, Y, and Z about the Eagles, but you got to respect the man's game. So how the Cowboys should play this, I do like the young phenom that we have in his second year by the name of DaRon Bland. He got more touchdowns than a third of the NFL wide receivers in the National Football League. But what I'm going to say here is that
DaRon and his 18 points on the season.
Yeah, 18 points of the season. So what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen that's listening, let's not attempt it. Let's go ahead and certain packages have Gilly over there on AJ because of the strength of AJ, because he's so strong. Not saying that DaRon Bland is not strong, but Smitty is a guy that's quick, fast, and elusive with stop and go speed. That ain't what Gilly is known to
now,
really
let me ask you a question. Let me pause you here. And y'all tell me this in the chat as well. You picking your poison here. You know what I'm saying? Because we've all alluded to how Gilly has lost a little bit of a step.
Right.
Okay. And so you picking your poison, like AJ's gonna get his regardless, I guess, huh?
AJ gonna get his regardless, but I would prefer, because I know for sure Smitty, Roll Tide, he gonna figure out a way. You know, the Slim Reapers, whatever they call him over there. I think that he is too quick for my guy Gilly, right? But I'm not saying that in certain packages that you will stray away from that. But I'm just saying
stronger and bigger than Gilly. And
there
that's
you
what
go.
Concerns me.
Yeah, there you go.
Like it ain't no 50-50 ball. He put it up there and AJ's gonna catch it. It's likely not gonna be Stephon Gilmore that catches it. And I mean, you wouldn't have had the same result with DaRon Bland and getting up there and gonna outpower like AJ Brown either. So I'm like, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't with AJ Brown.
Yeah, it's like pick your poison. I definitely need for us to figure out ways to slow down their running approach. Swift, and I ain't talking about Taylor. He's been running
Thank
pretty
God.
good too.
I'm happy you're not talking about Taylor.
Yes, indeed, Swift. We ain't talking about Taylor, been pretty good this year. So I think that if you slow him down before he get to going, we played against him before when he was in Detroit land. You just got to stick him early and often, then get away with all of those double moves that he like to do. You know.
I think that again the game plan and slowing down Swift is also just contingent on like Jalen Hurts and his mobility. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and again, he's not 100%, so I don't expect him to be super mobile. But let's just say we do kind of can the run game a bit. You still got to worry about that threat with his legs with Jalen Hurts. So I just want us to. I think I'm more nervous about that threat of him using his legs than I am with Swift.
Right.
Because they're going to run the ball. They're going to keep the defense honest. But I'm talking about in them 3rd and short situations, or God forbid a 4th and 2, and we're not paying attention, and Jalen just go ahead and don't decide to do the brotherly shove or whatever.
Right.
Decide to use his legs. Those are the type of plays that's going to piss me off. Because there's no reason why we shouldn't have an eye on him. So I'm just more concerned about him in the run game than I am DeAndre Swift, to be honest.
And just by even just thinking about this is what I love by us just having this healthy, like, open conversation about it. That's how PFF even matched it up themselves, right?
Okay,
they matched it up.
Go
Gilmore.
Go back to full screen.
They went to Gilmore over Brown, and they went to Bland over there on Smith's side. So, and then Lewis on Zacharias, who's been, pretty solid for them, number 13. But I do like this particular matchup.
To the other side.
Yeah, D-Law over Malata, and then Fowler. And then, of course, this is what package we in? Nickel package. And that's with Bell and Clark. Who Bell been look at Bell, got that big 90 plug over there.
Bell has been, shout out to Marquise Bell.
90 plug over there.
He been balling. Yeah, he got that blue 90. Yeah. Don't get it twisted. Those 90s are there for those blue 90s are there for all the Eagles fans in the chat. Because I know y'all ain't here hawking. I know y'all stalking us this week.
Yes,
trying to figure out what we're gonna do. You're trying to figure out our game plan. I know what you're doing. Don't sneeze at those blues. And Odiggy Zua has been playing. Oh man, he has been great in blowing up plays in the backfield.
Also been doing his job. He had 3 sacks this season, right at 20 to 25 pressures, 12 hurries. He's been a guy that turned the corner really good for us. All of last year, he had only 3 sacks, so he's already tied that number there. I think that Osa
through the season, so that's a good look. Yeah, Odiggy Zua has certainly elevated his play this year. So,
but you know who I'm gonna put a crown jewel on over here? Yeah, my guy right here.
You know what do we expect from Micah this week? Tell me what you expect from Micah this week.
Podcast Parsons, I said that's his new nickname. PP. I'm gonna keep saying it till people start until it start trending. Podcast Parsons, because he gonna talk about it. Win, lose, or draw, he gonna talk, right? Sure. So I just need for him. Every time we played the Eagles, guess how many career sacks he got on the Eagles since he's been playing in the league? Podcast Parsons, guess.
3.
South of that, go again.
1.
South of that, guess how many?
0.
And north of that.
Oh, okay. 1, 2.
He got a half of a sack on the Eagles.
Oh shoot! You got to tell me in betting terms. You should have been like, think about betting terms. I would have like, oh, it's the hook.
Yes. So
0.5. Okay.
0.5. So I would say this with Parsons. Now he do generate things in other ways, and ever since when he's out there on the field versus the doggone Eagles, they kill him with RPO and beyond because they use his speed and quickness against him. So I think that if Hurts is hurt, you know what I'm saying, and Parsons, if he got hooked to flat, you know what I'm saying, to get around here, and I know they're going to chip. I think that they're not just going to ISO him with Lance over here. But Lane, I meant to say Lane Johnson. I call him man Lance Johnson. Don't come out to me.
Look, I ain't gonna lie.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It slipped out. Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So Parsons, I just need if he can just get his hands. He talked about exchanging jerseys all day after the game. Podcast Parsons. I need for him to get around, bend around. Of course, I need for him to bend around and exchange jerseys with this dude Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I want him to I want Levin to jump on one, so I think that could be possible. And not just be germane to this area over here, but I want Parsons to also shoot through A gap. I want Parsons to shoot through B gap. I want Parsons to be all over the field, ladies and gentlemen. That's my thoughts of it.
I agree. I need him to be super versatile. Because you don't know how to plan for Micah Parsons. And that's what makes Micah Parsons so dope, is that he could shoot through the A, the B gap. He can come off the edge. You just don't know. So I'm actually happy that we're getting back to kind of moving him around, kind of letting him roam. I think that you used that word a couple weeks ago, kind of letting him roam and, be a guy that can just cause havoc. Go ahead and put this on your parlay tickets right now. I got Micah Parsons for 2 sacks on Jalen Carter. Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Ooh. I got Hurts.
I said if he can give us 3.
And then share the money if you hit big.
Share it. If you got him down for 2.
Put it in the chat right now, like the super chat. Put that money. Yeah. Shout out to me on Law Nation if Micah Parsons get those 2+ sacks. But I think Micah Parsons is gonna eat. He know that stat like you, that half a sack. He's aware. He's aware. And you don't want another game where something similar to the 49ers game, where we obviously know that the impact or whatever he did is not going to be so visible on the stats, or you know what I'm saying? I don't think he wants another game against a bona fide contending type of team where it's seemingly like he's not getting any pressures or he is not showing up. Yeah.
Yeah. My guy said he wishing upon a star.
What is this? Don't put these kind of stuff up. When somebody said I'm high, y'all high. How we high? No. 2 sacks on Jalen Hurts from Micah Parsons.
Let's go. Hey Parsons, what's your thoughts on it, Parsons?
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's it. Yeah, 2 sacks. I love it.
Yes, indeed. What's your thoughts on the team as it relates to the Cowboys on what they're going to do far as the offense, like how many tubs and yardages my guy going to get, my guy CD and Pollard, those boys,
Ooh. Again, like I mentioned, I like CD for over 100 yards to get in this game. I expect him to kind of cook. I mean, I love, again, what is transpiring between he and Dak. They have been automatic the last 2 weeks. Now, granted, it wasn't against a defense like those last games, but this is where you make your money and your bread and butter right here, baby. Like, this is it right here against a bona fide defense. Want to go ahead and try to add these many pieces. I need to see CeeDee Lamb show up. There's still doubt. I saw somebody earlier in the chat. There's still doubt if he's a number 1 wide receiver. I'm not gonna lie, as an angry Cowboys fan, because I got 2 sides. I got the reasonable side, and then I got the angry Cowboys fan. You feel what I'm saying? As the angry Cowboys fan, the cautiously optimistic Cowboys fan, I do need to see it a little bit more consistently from CeeDee Lamb. I'm not gonna hold you, Law. Like, I do.
Okay. Hey, be tough on him.
With him showing me that he's the number 1 wide receiver. So when people say he's not a real number 1, I kick back because he's my guy, but in real life, in my head, I'm like, nah, I need him to show this consistently. This is the game right here to show me to go over 100 yards, to barbecue the defense. They need to find ways to get the ball in CD's hand.
Spam Lamb.
Find a way to get the ball in CD for a TD. That's what I need. Okay. Him and Brandon Cooks have been cooking. I've been loving to see that. I think that what they got, like 2 touchdowns over the last 2 games with each other. You know, and he scored a tutty again last game. So he's opening up. He's getting, you know, Dak is getting more comfortable with Brandon Cooks. I'm loving to see that.
Oh, you want me to put some crowns on him? Then I can crown him. I can crown him now.
Go ahead and crown CD. He loved writing with this Sharpie.
Oh yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What you want me to do with Cooks then? You know, he
cooking? Get a little crown.
He get a tiny crown. Okay, he get a tiara, whatever they call that thing.
Let me tell you something. I want you to put a question mark, and I hate to say it.
What you about to say?
What I'm about to say? Y'all guess in the comments who I'm about to say to put a question mark over. Go ahead.
I'm trying to. Is it Tony and him? I don't know.
It's number 13.
Oh.
MG13, not to be confused with PG13. Shout out to the Clippers. They lost, but shout out to
yeah. But look who he going up against. I mean, come on, you know. Hey, Bradbury. Hey, Gallup, come on, man. Hey, Barry, you going up against Bradbury.
Brandy, no. Be like Brandy in the comments. Brandy, no. MG, I need this should be a really good game for MG.
Yeah, it need to be a good game for him.
Need to be that number one wide receiver and go off and cook. But I do expect Michael Gallup. I expect for us to see like Gallup be tapped in this week. And again, like you said, it's against us.
Same person. Gallup is better than Bradbury, right? At least, right? At least.
Sure.
Okay, good.
That's why I need him to tap in. And I need my quarterback to extend plays. I need my offensive line.
Do he get a crown? Do Dak get a crown? Okay.
To get the biggest crown. I know you put a big crown on CD. I need Dak to get the biggest crown because all roads go through Dak Prescott. I need Dak to be that quarterback that is being decisive, quick.
Hey, we came on a mission. It's captured or killed.
Oh, that was Dak.
Here we go.
I got you right.
Here we go.
That's what I need. Can I say this? Do y'all notice I won't hear that ish when we lose? When we lose, I don't hear no, hey, here we go. I don't hear when we lose. And I need to hear it all the time. You keep pride in your cadence, Dak. I want to hear it all the time.
Yeah, you want to hear it all the time.
I didn't hear it when we lost. I didn't hear it when we lost to the Vikings. I didn't hear it. But I need Dak to be decisive like he's been the last two games. I need him to use those legs. And I need Mike McCarthy to just let him do his thing.
What about this dude right here, Tony? Tony.
Pollard.
You want to see him run up? You want to see Pollard with a 21 slam up A gap?
Hell no. Make that Sharpie go around. I need to see Tony Pollard utilize. I need these edges worked with Tony Pollard.
Yeah.
We gotta find a way to have him. That is when you allow him to get open in space. That speed, you're not. It's hard. It's hard to get old Pollard when he out in space and he's. I need him to hit. We don't want nothing between nothing gap. Okay,
no gaps.
No gaps. We don't need none of that. Hit them edges. Let me ask you a question. Because you know this better than me. Dowdle. Rico Dowdle.
Rico, yes.
Is he more of our through the tackles guy?
I like his willingness to run through inside. He's more of a finisher when he's at his top of his run there, and I like that. He's more decisive. He don't dance as much. So yes, they about the same size, but he's more of a finisher.
Okay.
Tony Pollard reminds me of him and Kenneth Gainwell on the opposing team. They went to the same school, by the way. They kind of got that like wide receiver build, and they kind of run a little high. But you know, of course, Pollard is a better finisher than Kenneth Gainwell. But they got the same similar type of running style technique. And that's the only reason why I'm saying that now is because Tony, you can clearly see that he's not a full step slower than what he was last year. He's just like a half step slower. And so I'm
not even mad at him for that because he is coming off the injury. You gotta anticipate that he's not gonna be what he was fully yet. So yeah.
Hey, Thick Flair, he disagrees. I'm calling it right now. 20
Nah,
yards through
nah.
A gap. Right through Jordan and right through Jalen Carter. Run Tony Pollard right at him,
And
right at him.
let me tell you something. If Zach Martin and them open that thing up where he can go through that A gap,
Yeah, right there.
boo. Don't listen to Ash. Don't hit the you. If he could go, man, what? Right at him. Right at him.
Run right at Carter and Cox right there. Well, pause.
It.
Pause. Because I said,
pause.
Can't run right at. You hear what I said. I ain't gonna repeat that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel what you said. Yeah.
But somebody mentioned that we would like to use all three. What's up with my boy Deuce
Hunter? Or dudes.
We definitely need to use Hunter Lipke. I don't even.
Yeah. Hunter. I call him 40 ounce.
Hunter Lipke for sure.
Yeah. We need to utilize him, even if he's just a change of pace back. When you need to get dirty yards for 2 to 3 yards, people fail to realize that 2 to 3 yard run is very pivotal in the game. And if you want to soften the defense just a little bit, you can do that. And here's what I'm seeing from the Eagles running back room. They are not good in coverage, but they are downhill guys. Cunningham, he's going to go downhills. These are good run stoppers. Hook to flat Dean is there. He's fast, and he may feel like little gnats out there hitting you, but he's there. He's going to drag you down, wrap and tackle, and get you down. So you just got to be mindful of that when you are playing against the Eagles. Although Nakobe Dean is not playing up to the level that most people thought that they would play to, but he is a guy that's been very serviceable for them this year.
Okay.
Most certainly. So those are the matchup there.
Yeah, for sure. I am eager to see. I want to see what Mike McCarthy cook up, and I sure want to see what DQ cook up against that offense. With the hobbled Jalen Hurts. I don't really. If I have to be honest,
talk to me.
I don't really be nervous about the Eagles.
Break it down.
I just don't be nervous about the Eagles. And a lot of it is because it's divisional, right? Like those games are always, you know what I'm saying? So back and forth. And again, Cowboys Nation, to those that are you just don't know which way you want to go with this game.
Right.
The Eagles just don't look as good. They have struggled. If they struggled against the Commanders, I know damn well Dallas gonna give them a fight. So I'm not really like, I'm like, okay. I mean, Zach is 8-3 against the Eagles, bro. Like I'm just not. I'm sorry. I have a reason to feel like I'm not worried.
Oh yeah, you shouldn't
go out there and play our game. Like we need to go out there and play even better than we played the last 2 weeks. And I don't feel like there's any way we would lose this game. And again, I have a quarterback that is 8-3. I repeat, 8-3 against the Eagles in his career. Law, they don't beat him. Okay. Oh, there it is. There you go. Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. I got it right here.
They don't.
Yeah! Here we go.
5, 6. I think that's missing too. I thought because out of 11, well,
this is the last 10 games, but of course, the ones in yellow, I think that you can, with the Cowboy side, you can count those out. So 1, 2, 3, that's 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I'm missing 2. But hey, it is what it is at this point. It's the last 10 games, of course. I would say this though. When we look at games in general, Ash, I look at it like this. I take record and I throw it out. Right. I just know that it's rivalry. I take stat lines and I throw that out. These two teams don't like each other. They gear up to play each other. Like Dak said, pour honey all over me. Hey, and I'm going to throw the brick at the bear, So he want to piss off the Eagles fan base as well as their team. And he's embracing it. I think he said the old famous saying, pressure is a privilege. So he's not running from it. He ain't pillow talking to those boys. So I can't wait to see how this game is going to look on Sunday night.
And again, he's 6. I know that you don't want to look at records. You want to throw that out. But just as far as his mindset, he's rather successful against them. You know what I'm saying? So he has all the confidence in the world that he feel like that he can go in there and do what he got to do for us to come away with the win. And what a big win that would be. Like, honestly, this would be, oh my goodness, what is this? What is this? What do you
wait a minute. This was the I guess you can't really see the writing at the bottom. Let me see if I can stretch it out and see if we can see the writing at the bottom. This was one of the memes, basically. Dang, that writing right there at the bottom, I can't get rid of it. But, it was basically talking about how when the Cowboys beat the same teams that the doggone Eagles beat, but for the Cowboys, it was just like, oh, man, he's just a broke-ass dude. But with the, Eagles, they say strong, independent. It was just
That's hilarious. I love that, actually. Yeah. That's a great comparison. And we ain't really got to get into the talk of how the media decides to spin stuff, because that would really piss me off. But
there you go. I got rid of. Now you can see
there
it.
It is, bro.
There it is. I know if I keep clicking around on it, I'll be able to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
That is hilarious right there. I mean,
hilarious.
Look at this. When they beat them, they're a dominant team. When we beat them, by the way, in dominating fashion. Hello. What is that? An average of what is this? An average of 39, 41 points?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we dominate those same teams that they seem to struggle against.
Yeah. Yeah.
See. You feel what I'm saying? What's that 9? You know what I'm saying? What's that 20 by a dominating 20 point? Like, come on, man. Like we gotta. I mean, whatever. It's us. They're gonna find a way, but
it's us. And spearheaded by one of yours. You know what I'm saying?
First place in the NFC if we win this game.
Well, we will be. Yeah, they will still be technically because they won one more game, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And for the Eagles fans who say, "Hey, y'all lost to the Cards," be mindful. Y'all still got to play the Cards. They acting like they don't have to play them boys. And they haven't played the Niners yet. So the two teams that we lost to, y'all haven't played them yet. So you can't start talking noise. Now until you play the same team we play, and unfortunately for us, when we look at the same teams that we played each other, we just do a better job.
We're more dominating. It is what it is. Like, y'all struggle, we don't. In the story.
End of story.
That's sports math right there. Y'all struggle, we don't equal in the story. Like, it is what it is.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm with Purple Soul in the chat. Calm, cool, collected. Let's go in there. Let's get this dub. I'm excited about the matchups. I enjoyed the breakdown just now that we gave. And listen, this is a 63-year-long division rivalry between Dallas and the Eagles. And this will be, I think, game like 129.
Wow.
Between the two. Right. And guess who's leading that?
Oh yeah, I seen that. Like we got like 70 some wins to there, like 50 something. It's like crazy little. What's the number? What's the number?
What?
Of how many total wins the Cowboys have over the Eagles?
Right now, it is all-time series is 73, 55, and 0. That's playoffs. Regular season series 70, 54, and 0.
Oh wow! Well, the NFL didn't start since 2000. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
But what's your departing words though? Because we gonna have to.
Yeah, man. Like, let's go. That's my departing words. Yeah, here we go. I need my team. Yes. Talk to me, Dad. I need my team. That's right. Listen, let me tell you something. Here's my final score prediction. Give a couple numbers. I got Dak for 275 yards.
Okay.
I got Dak for 2 touchdowns.
2 tubs. Okay.
275 yards, 2 touchdowns. I got CD going for over 100.
Okay.
I don't know what.
So that's 14. So the defense gonna score again, or the scoop and score, pick 6.
Well, Dak is just gonna throw 2 tutties. I expect the running backs to get in the end zone. Like we need a rushing score.
Rushing score
in the red zone. And honestly, we're gonna have some red zone love this just we'll see. And I expect us to stop that little tushy pushy ish too. That's not yet. You can put that on your parlay too. Stop the tush push. Like we got to right now. Like we're gonna find a way. The Commanders did it. Damn it, we can do it.
And they slapped them with one.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this is probably gonna be somewhere around 27. I think Brandon Aubrey is gonna get us 2 field goals.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be 27-20.
27-20
Cowboys.
Okay.
I like 27-20 Cowboys.
I was looking for like 35-26.
I'm not gonna disrespect the defense like that. I'm not
saying
if
Commanders, you talking about our defense, you said it ain't gonna get over like 20, right?
Well, both. I don't think that we're gonna put up 35 on there.
I mean, if Washington can put up 31 and 34,
people don't get up for Dallas. I mean, the Commanders like they get up for Dallas.
Oh, okay.
It's a different level of oomph when we come into town or when they come to us. Like it is what it is. I don't think that it would be something like that. I think we're looking at something like 27-20. I want us to keep in mind that it is still a divisional game.
Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna fight you on that. Yes, indeed. Let people know where they can find and follow you at as well, Ash.
Great show. Laws Nation, Cowboy Nation. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at @AshleyBaker_21. More importantly, make sure that you are subscribed to the Sports After Dark channel, Sports After Dark, on YouTube and on Twitter.
Yes, indeed. No doubt. Hey, Cowboy Nation, be sure to hit the like, share this content, and follow Ash as we continue to grind to grow. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, we got some things around the corner that's about to blow up even bigger. I'm just telling y'all right now. Y'all stay tuned. Hit the notification. Hey, don't meet me here. Beat me here. Come on.
Hey now.
Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go get this dub this weekend. Yo.
Here we go.
Till next time. Salute. Peace.